In a moment that sent American Idol fans into a tailspin, breakout sensation John Foster, the soulful country crooner known for his characteristic cowboy hat, startled social media by sharing a rare video sans his iconic headwear. Foster is recognized for his signature cowboy hat. The video, which was uploaded on August 5, 2025, provided an open and honest look into the life of the 24-year-old singer away from the stage. It highlighted a facet of the Idol finalist that the audience had never seen before. It was Foster's video that caused a rush of reactions, memes, and poignant remarks, solidifying his position as a fan favorite from the show's 23rd season. His brown hair was tousled and displayed in full view, and his signature charisma was overdrive. One that does not wear a hat. John Foster, a native of Texas who won over the hearts of American Idol viewers with his rough vocals and passionate performances, has been seen wearing his battered Stetson only infrequently. The cowboy hat, which had been a gift from his grandfather before he passed away, became his calling card throughout the competition, and Judge Luke Bryan gave him the nickname Hat Trick as a form of recognition. As a result, when Foster released a video in which he showed himself without a head covering, his followers couldn't believe their eyes. Foster is seen in the 30-second video clip, which was shot in what looks to be his family's barn near Austin, strumming an acoustic guitar and singing a portion of an original song called Open Road Heart, while simultaneously wearing a smile that exudes unadulterated happiness. Foster made a witty remark in the caption of the video, saying, "I figured it was time to let my hair breathe," and he added a winking gesture. "Grandpa's hat is still my lucky charm, but please allow me to share with you a little something that is genuine." Foster was shown in the film wearing a plain plaid shirt, his normally hidden locks catching the golden light of a Texas sunset. The video was set against a backdrop of hay bales and rustic wooden beams. Due to the fact that his fans have been following his path ever since his viral audition for American Idol in February 2025, the raw and uncensored moment felt like a love letter to his fans. How to get started on American Idol? The ascent to stardom that Foster has experienced has been nothing short of spectacular. He was a ranch worker by trade and had no professional experience in music, but he decided to try out for American Idol on a whim. His sister, who had secretly submitted his application, was the one who urged him to do so. A standing ovation was given to him by the judges Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie for his performance of Chris Stapleton's Tennessee Whiskey. Carrie Underwood referred to him as a diamond in the rough. Along with his soulful voice and cowboy swagger, Foster's authenticity pushed him to the top 5 of the charts, where he continually wowed audiences with renditions of classic songs such as Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire, as well as original songs that displayed his narrative prowess. During his time away from the stage, Foster has built up a devoted fan base where he provides peeks into his life, including his experiences riding horses, writing songs, and telling jokes with his signature Southern wit. On the other hand, the video without a hat was a game-changer because it showed supporters a vulnerability that they had never seen before. An explanation was provided by Foster in a subsequent post, which stated, "I've always worn the hat to honor my grandpa. On the other hand, I wanted to present you all the genuine John without any filters." Fans have a hard time on social media. Instantaneous was the response that was received. The site was inundated with comments from fans, which ranged from humorous to emotional in nature. The person submitted a selfie of themselves imitating the look of John Foster without his cowboy hat, along with the caption, "Seeing John Foster without his cowboy hat is like seeing a unicorn." A different person wrote, "You're still our cowboy, hat or no hat, but dang, that hair is a whole vibe." There was a rapid proliferation of memes, one of which depicted Foster's hat placed inside of a speech bubble that read, "I need a vacation too." There was a post that went viral that aggregated the reactions of fans, with some of them humorously asking the safe return of the hat, while others praised Foster for his bravery in switching things up. Some famous people also weighed in. The video was retweeted by Luke Bryan, who added, "Regardless of whether you're wearing a hat or not, you're killing it. Man, I am so proud of you." One of the other former contestants on American Idol, Carrie Underwood, remarked, "Love the hair, John. Never stop shining." Within 24 hours, the video received more than 2 million views, making assumptions about the excerpt from Open Road Heart, with many of them pleading for the complete album to be released. It was predicted by one user that that song is going to be a hit. It's as if John possesses a magical touch, an insight into the true nature of John Foster. The Hatless video was more than simply a demonstration of Foster's lack of a characteristic item. It was also a glimpse into the development of his artistic style. On the video, he can be heard singing, "Got an open road heart, chasing dreams under wide skies," which is a phrase that provides a hint about his goals once he leaves American Idol. According to friends and family members of Foster, he has been diligently working on his debut album, which is now being recorded in Nashville by producers who are well known for their work with musicians, such as Chris Stapleton and Casey Musgraves. They argue that the moment at which he is not wearing a hat is a reflection of his desire to shed the label of cowboy and demonstrate the depth of his identity as an artist. A buddy of mine stated that John is more than just a person wearing a hat. He is someone who is not scared to be vulnerable, someone who is a dreamer, and someone who tells stories. It was his way of saying, "This is me, take it or leave it." That video was his way of saying it. Fans remarked on the personal touches, such as a worn saddle in the backdrop and a photo of Foster's grandfather tacked to a beam, which contributed to the authenticity of the setting, which was a barn. The ability of Foster to make every moment feel like a discussion with a friend was a major factor that many people found to be the reason they fell in love with him during the American Idol competition. An effort to help his countryside. More than that, the video brought attention to Austin, Texas, which is where Foster spent his childhood. Businesses in the area, including the feed store where he had previously worked, happily shared the video on their social media platforms, referring to him as "our boy." John Foster is putting our city on the map. The Austin Tourism Board posted on its website, jumping on the bandwagon before anybody else. You should go see the barns and sunsets that served as inspiration for his music. In addition, local radio stations started playing his performances from American Idol, and a nearby honky-tonk announced that they would be hosting a hatless John night, urging supporters to come without their hats in order to be entered into a drawing for concert tickets. It was not just in Austin that the video had an effect. Fans of American Idol from all across the country got together to host watch parties, during which they streamed the video and discussed whether or not Foster should permanently remove the hat. There is even a fan organization in Nashville that has begun a petition for an acoustic tour called Hatless John. The petition envisions Foster performing at intimate performances without his Stetson. According to one of the organizers, it's not about the hat. It's about coming face to face with John in his most authentic form, with just him and his guitar. A rising star in the industry. It is at a crucial juncture in Foster's career that he releases his video without a hat. As he moves forward after his time on American Idol, he is successfully making the transition from reality TV star to independent artist. There are rumors that a possible duet with Luke Bryan and a slot at the Stagecoach Festival the next year are on the horizon, and industry insiders are predicting huge things. Foster has demonstrated that he has the ability to connect with people on a personal level with the video, which, despite its apparent simplicity, has only served to amplify the hype. Foster continues to maintain his sense of reality when the dust settles on the hatless mania. "Y'all are too much," he wrote in a follow-up post in which he expressed his gratitude to the fans for their support. "Although I've put the hat back on for the time being, I'm only getting started. Please stay tuned for additional music, and perhaps even a few more surprises." The film served as a reminder to viewers that John Foster is more than just a cowboy hat. He is a rising star with a heart that is as open as the sky in Texas. Upon the release of Truly, the memoir written by Lionel Richie, in March of 2026, fans are making parallels between the genuineness of Foster and Richie's ability to relate stories that have stood the test of time. Both artists are demonstrating, in their own unique ways, that vulnerability is the essential component of a connection that will last. It is a testament to Foster's ability to surprise, inspire, and keep people singing along, regardless of whether or not he is wearing a hat. For the time being, Foster's hatless moment will continue to be a viral hit.